Before we begin the inspection, I've got your vehicle chocked. I'm going to have you turn your key to the on position. Let me check your ABS lights. And how much air pressure do you have?
120.
Okay. And then I'm going to have you release your brakes. I'm going to move to the front of the truck and I'm going to start with your lights first.
Okay.
Once I get done with your lights, I'm going to move counterclockwise around the truck. And then when I get to the back, I'll run through your lights again in the back and then proceed back up the right side of the truck. Okay? Let me shut your door. Okay, driver, go ahead and turn your lights on. Okay, high beam. Okay, turn signal. Four-way flashers. Okay, windshield wipers, and how about your washers? Okay, and your city horn. Okay. On the left steering tire, we're looking at tread depth. Make sure it's properly inflated. There's no cuts along the sidewall, no bulges. On the wheel rim, any cracks between the wheel fasteners, the center hole. Make sure all the wheel fasteners are secure and tight. And the barrier cap is on. Now I'm going to proceed down the left side of the truck. I'm going to check the left fuel tank to make sure it's not leaking and the cap is secure. I'm also checking for an annual inspection, which could be a decal, or the driver could also carry a hard copy of the inspection report. As I get to the back of the tractor and the front of the trailer, I'm going to look at the air lines, make sure there's no chafing and no air leaks. I'm also going to look at the reflective tape on the back of the tractor to make sure that it is in the proper place. At this point, I can also check the frame of the tractor, which I will get more in detail underneath the truck, and then also check what I can with the fuel tank. When I get to the drive axles, I'm going to check the tread, the sidewall, check for any bulges, any cuts. I'm going to check the inflation, make sure it's properly inflated. Check all the wheel fasteners, make sure they're tight. Make sure there's no cracks in the rim. Do the same thing for the inside tire. The third axle, I'll be checking the same thing. The tread, sidewall, the wheel fasteners. We're going to check the fifth wheel, the upper coupler on the trailer, and the lower fifth wheel. Make sure that it's properly seated, everything is secure, there's no cracks along the frame. While we're here, we can also get a glimpse of the airbags and the suspension. We're going to check the frame, make sure there's no cracks along the frame. We're going to look inside the tires to make sure that there's nothing lodged between the two tires.